What's up guys, it's Yamato, and today I have some Destiny gameplay for you guys. Over the past few weeks I've been playing a lot of Destiny, and I must say this game is awesome, a lot of fun. I am on my level 28 Defender Titan. Playing a Titan is my favorite. I also have a level 26 Warlock, but I prefer playing a Titan. In my opinion, it's a lot better to be up close and personal than it is to be far away with a special that's like a Kamehameha from Goku or whatever. But yeah, I love being up front, and I can't even talk anymore. I just finished doing this narration, and for some reason my audio failed, so I spent 20 minutes talking over this footage, and it went nowhere. So I have to do it again, but I don't mind. I could talk over it again because there's just a lot of awesome stuff going on. Destiny is definitely one of my most, I guess you could say right now it's my most favorite RPG game for consoles. I'm not sure, besides Borderlands, I'm not really sure if there's anything else that can match with it. I'm saying that because I don't play console games as much as I used to, and I just recently got back into console gaming, and it has been a lot of fun. A lot of good titles coming out, so I'm really excited to play those games. Yeah, so pretty much that's about it with me and console gaming. I don't want to talk about stuff that's irrelevant to what I'm doing right now, but like I just said, this is a narration or a commentary over gameplay. So I played yesterday, and this is just me talking over what I did yesterday. But strike missions are a lot of fun. The one thing I'm gonna try to do this time is not rant so much. The one thing I was talking about last time was Destiny right now has been out for about a month, and people are already talking about how there's nothing to do. They've completed the entire storyline. They have nothing to do. They're like level 28, 29. They can't gear up anymore. And just all this good, I don't got anything to do, blah, blah, blah. Give me something to do, right? I agree with that. I can say, yeah, sometimes I get on and I'll be like, man, there's not much to do. I finished my Nightfall, I finished my weekly heroic dailies, all these things. So yeah, I could say that sometimes there isn't something to do. But you're forgetting that we also have Crucible, we have strike missions, we have bounties, we have patrols. You could do whatever you want to just burn a little bit of time to have fun. A game is meant to have fun. And I feel like one big problem that people have with Destiny is they rush it. They wait for the reset on Tuesday, and then they rush Vault of Glass to finish it. They rush Nightfall, the weekly heroic strike. They do the dailies every single day, but they're rushing it. They want to be the first to get it for some reason, and then you got 3-4 days of nothing. And that's why you should probably prioritize your time more of the game. Don't be such a crazy hardcore player and finish everything in one day. You know, take your time with it, have fun. That's why Destiny has a 10-year plan, because they have a lot of content for us that's just not out yet. So you want to take your time. What I did say in the other narration, I wish it didn't fail, but we pretty much are beta testers for this game. If you look at it in a pretty like a out of the box view, we are constantly beta testing a game that they made, which that's why you have to understand you can't rush through it. You want to enjoy it to the fullest, because they're going to provide content eventually, and then we got to play that and say, hey, this is wrong, this is wrong. That's what you paid for. So you can't get mad saying that's bullcrap, I want a full complete game. You paid for a game that's in development, so don't be mad about it, just have fun with it. And I hope I don't attract any haters with that. I know that on the forums of Destiny, there are just tons of haters and people that love to bash about Destiny. Like, give them a break. They have enough stress already. The last thing they need is some brat talking about how, I don't know what, he gets killed by the Vex Mythocast or whatever it's called. I don't know. I've seen it once or twice. I don't complain about it because the thing is I don't see it. I hardly get killed by it because it's very rare. And back to the main thing. I'm like hitting everything today. Alright, anyways. Back to the main thing I want to talk about. I want to agree with people when they say that there's not much to do. But I hope Destiny, or Bungie, if you would, are going to imply more strike missions for higher levels. If they can make it maybe a tougher difficulty, or just a altogether new maps for higher levels. So level 28 won't feel like, oh, I'm gonna do level 24 strike again, just like I did an hour ago or whatever. I believe everyone that's with me in this strike is level 27 or 28. So we pretty much run through this. We finish it in like 16 seconds flat. It used to be like 35 minutes, but now, you know, we're all so high and we just go right through it. And I understand where people come from saying that there is nothing to do. But just what I want to say to defend Bungie is give them time. Take your time with the game. This is why I love Defender, because Defender is awesome. But yeah, take your time with the game and don't rush it. Let them create the content you want. So just play until they create it, and then play that, and then, you know, rinse and repeat, and keep doing it, because they got 10 years of content planned for us that needs to be made with time. I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything else I want to say on the topic of like strike missions and nothing to do, because there's just so much to do. There's PvP, there's patrols, there's raids, there's strikes, it's just a vast, I won't say vast, I guess I'll say there's a big, there's a few things to do right now because the game is so new, but eventually I can probably say there's a vast majority of things, just variety of things you can do. Just give them time and they are going to create content. Knowing Bungie, they always create really good content. Look at Halo 2 and Halo 3. Both those games were brilliant. They were amazing and a lot of fun to play. This strike is, if you guys don't know what Destiny is pretty much a game created by Bungie, the same creators of Halo. I'm pretty sure they're known for Halo. We're playing on, or at least I'm playing on Venus to kill the Archon Priest. I believe I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. But the Archon Priest is pretty much, I think the Fallen found him somewhere, and they wanted to bring him to Venus to use him for their mischief and just evil plans, and we were sent here to eradicate or to exterminate him. So yeah. Oh man, the pikes. There is so much they could do with these pikes. It pains me to see pikes like this. We get these it's not a bike, it's a pike. It's pretty much like I guess you could say it's like a ghost from Halo. You know those ghosts. It's like a ghost, but they do nothing with it. They give us a few for the strike mission, and that's it. Imagine a raid. Imagine playing like a Vault of Glass raid or something different, where one of the bosses you need to be on a pike or on a different vehicle to kill the boss. That would make it so much more challenging because people can't rely on their weapons as much, and they would need to rely more on maneuvering around obstacles and bullets and using their ammo on the vehicle wisely. Even though most of the vehicles have unlimited ammo, there's like a recharge rate, so you have to watch out when you use your ammo and how much you use of it. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't mention my primary weapon is the Cirrus Regime. This is a exotic auto rifle, and all I can say is this auto rifle does its job. The more you upgrade it, the better it gets, like any other weapon. But it's like this one, it feels like the more you upgrade it, the more of an advantage it gets over all the other auto rifles. You know, like there's one that you get, one of the upgrades in particular, I believe the half of the magazine gives you chance of getting health back from damage. I don't think any other auto rifle does that. At least I'm not aware of any other ones that do it. My Warlock has a Shadow Prince, which is a legendary, and that one doesn't come close to the Regime. It's definitely good using it in the raid as well. There's just so much I want to talk about. The thing is, the more I talk about like the raid, and the more I talk about PvP and strikes and whatnot, I know that I'm going to attract a hater for one of those topics, because if you guys go onto the Bungie forums, there's just so much hate. It's kind of sad to see all this hate being thrown at Bungie for a game that's 2 months new. It just came out a month and a half, 2 months ago, and you're already bashing them, you know? It's like, give them a break. Let them make the game, and then if you don't like it within the next 4 years or whatever, you can then bash them saying, hey, we waited 2, 3, 4 years and it truly does suck. You can't bash them in 2 months. That's not fair. Give them some time.
The prison of elders. The Archon priest is still inside.
I do have to say that this boss, this strike mission in particular, is probably my favorite, alongside the summoning pits. The summoning pits is my all-time favorite. That one is just so much fun. That one is so much going on at once. It's a lot of fun. The boss is constantly keeping pressure on your team. This boss over here that we have to kill soon, this boss is okay, but he, out of all the bosses you fight, I believe he's like more of a, he doesn't really go for your entire team. He just picks one person and kind of goes for him, and that's it. While other bosses, they'll do the same, but they switch a lot more. They'll switch a lot more frequently and keep a lot of pressure, especially if you do the Nexus. That guy's a douchebag. That guy switches targets like every other few seconds, and he's just, you can't leave your cover because you'll get killed. Oh my god, here it comes the most bullcrap snipe. What the heck, man? Like, I was so close to crouching down under cover and I got sniped right in the neck or in the head, wherever I got sniped. And I had to rely on this guy to come pick me up. I want to talk about something that's not related to Destiny. So, if you're still watching this video and you play World of Warcraft, because my channel was a WoW channel, what would you say if WoW decided to take out rezzing and healers, or I guess no, keep healers, right? Because people are gonna be butthurt, but take out rezzing and have a revive system, how Destiny does. So if you're doing a raid or PvP, if someone dies, you just run up to them and revive them in like 4 seconds, 3 seconds. In my opinion, that'd be pretty cool. That'd save a lot of time. That'd save a lot of, pretty much restarting or dying or, but then again with the RBGs and stuff, that's why I don't want to get into too much. It's just a thought, so don't think about it too much. It's just a thought. A lot of stuff is gonna come up about that thought if you think about it too much, about RBGs and raids and everything. But just a thought. I love the system for it on Destiny. It's just, it balances the game out. It's nice. If you're doing PvP, if you're doing salvage or something and your teammates die, you can revive them very easily. Especially if you're a Titan and you have that one chest that gives you faster revive time. That's a perfect chest for PvP. And speaking of PvP, I don't remember if I mentioned Iron Banner. Iron Banner is, they're trying to remake one, and I don't know when it's coming out exactly, but I'm pretty excited for it because their first Iron Banner was, I'm not gonna lie, it was very pathetic. It was not up to par to what they promised. They promised power means everything. The more gear you have, the better off you are. The more advantage you have with better gear. And that was a load of crap. That was level 27s, 28s with full raid gear were being killed by level 10s. And that's when you know that all of those power matters was all just a load of crap. So hopefully with this new Iron Banner, they're promising that if you have good gear and good weapons, you should have an advantage. We'll see how far they're gonna take their promise. If they really want to make it power matters, they'll really make a good advantage for us. If not, maybe, I don't know. I don't want to go on too much about it because I know that there's people who like PvP strictly and like PvE strictly. For me, for this game, for Destiny, I love both. There's pretty much, just play them both, like that's how I see it. If the Crucible is there, they want you to play it. If the strike missions are there, they want you to play it. So don't cut them short and just experience PvE. Experience both PvP and PvE, because they put so much time and effort into making the game. Give them at least 1 or 2 chances of, just do some PvP and see, do you truly hate it or do you might give it a second try? And that's what I'm gonna say about at least about PvP and PvE. The raid is a lot of fun. If the one thing I do want to say, this is for more people who play Xbox 360. If you guys play it on the Xbox 360 and you want to do the Vaulted Glass, but you don't have time because of school or because of kids or because of your job, and you want to just play with some chill people, let me know. I have a group of 4 people. We need 2 more people. We always pug on Fridays to get people, but if you want to join a group that's really chill, send me a message or tell me in the comments below, and just let me know your gamer tag, and I'll check you out and see if you're level 26 plus to do Vault of Glass with us on Fridays, because we love doing Vault of Glass. We cleared it already once, and we're planning to clear it many more times. So if you want gear or a Sparrow or whatever, let me know, and I'll do my best to get you in. But yeah, but this was the strike mission on Venus. A lot of fun. This is, like I said, I believe he's like my second most favorite boss. Definitely the summoning pits are fun. That's one of my favorites. Summoning pits are a lot of fun. I love the fact that you can dance and you can point and wave and sit down. Hopefully they bring in more emotes with more DLCs. More emotes would be awesome. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please make sure to leave a like and or comment. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to subscribe. I can't even talk because I've been talking for such a long time. But yeah, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a nice day.